Hello everyone, this is John Galt speaking, here with a live stream video for you guys for a question that I was asked about my most fabulous, most fantastic third-person shooter template that I sell on the UE4 marketplace for, wow, that was posted in August 18th of 2020, so this August will be 2 full years now. And so yeah, I normally don't do this, but I thought since I did a stream the other day and kind of told everybody where I've been, which ain't nowhere, and what I've been doing, which ain't nothing, I thought maybe I'd get up off my butt and see if I can do this. Okay, so once again, this is a template that I sell on the UE4 marketplace that I built. It's for, what is it, $19.99? Is that how much I sell this for? I think it's 20 bucks. And there's videos on my YouTube page about this template, what it is, what it does, and all that cool stuff. But the TLDR of that is it's a 5-player multiplayer co-op game template with AI that shoots at you. Okay, and it's got some different weaponry you can use and all that kind of stuff. So we'll start out here and basically we'll just read this guy's question. And he is a customer, by the way, so he has bought this template and he does own it. So I figure I'll answer this, but we'll just kind of go through what he asked here. He said, only same character for all players online. It's possible change in this project. I can't. With other templates of multiplayer menu, any help? Thanks. And this was my first response to him. It really wasn't designed to be able to do that, but yeah, it can be done with some work and some know-how. I made a template called Teams and Class Select that demonstrates how this can be done, but I wouldn't be able to add that to this template, to this TPS template. TLDR would be the menu would need modded or a player select screen added before the characters spawn into the level. That would allow the player to select a different mesh, or you could do it to where you could choose a different character completely, a child character based off the master character. And so I put an edit in, and I said an easier way to do it probably would be to make an actor that you place in game that a player can interact with that allows the character mesh to be changed, a character switching station. Regards. So if any of you guys ever played Tribes, which a lot of people probably didn't, but I'm sure they did this same mechanic in other games, there was a station in the level that you could go into, and in that station it would let you pick different skins for your character. It would let you change your loadout on your character, buy health packs, replenish ammo. I mean, it done a whole bunch of different stuff. And then he replied back, character switching station. I create a child blueprint class from BP character master and don't work character switching. I pay for your help. And then he left his email address. And my final reply was, maybe I will do it. I don't know. I really don't do much work in the engine anymore. I will let you know if I decide to do it. But honestly, it shouldn't be that hard to make an actor you place in the level that a player interacts with that lets them select a child blueprint with a different mesh or actually set a new mesh. Okay. And this statement is true, right? You guys know from the last video that I made that I really just don't have any interest in doing this kind of crap anymore for various different reasons. But you know, it's been a year since I've done anything. So I thought maybe I would try to see if I can still make this happen. And also, I'll go ahead and show you guys the reference that I told him, which is this product here that I sell, which is only $5.99. And it is called Teams and Class Select. Now, this template here is dirt cheap for a reason. There's no shooting mechanics, right? It's literally just a demonstration of how you could implement a screen in your game when you join that will give you the ability to pick between different classes, and inside those classes you can have completely different meshes, as you see here. And you know, this was set up as a demonstration for those kind of people that would want to do things like a multiplayer game that has teams, that you want to set up something like Cowboys versus Indians, right? You could have one team be all Cowboys, and then within the Cowboys, you could have male and female characters. And then you could have the red team be the Indians, and in the Indians team, you could have male and female Indians, right? Which all of them could come with different loadouts and that kind of stuff. It's been a long time, but it seems like that I set this up. I mean, it's just a menu basically, but I put in some placeholder meshes and all that stuff. So we might actually even use this as reference. Okay. So one other thing I would like to point out is that the reason that I make these templates, guys, and they are called these things like TPS basic, FPS basic, teams and class select, and simple capture the flag, they're meant to be a good example of whatever it's supposed to be. So this is called TPS basic. So this is a good example of a TPS game, a third person shooter game. This is FPS, which is first person only, which is team oriented. And I chose to make this one not team oriented, and instead it's more of a co-op style game. You can get redundant, if you know what I mean. So if I'd have went ahead and implemented teams and stuff in this, well, that kind of defeats the whole purpose of this product, because this product is teams. Okay. And then for those people who just need an example that had never done it before, and they want it to be something simple, well, that's what these two are for. If you want to know how to make a capture the flag game, that's exactly what you need. Shows you exactly how you do the whole smoke and mirror capture the flag mechanic. And if you want teams and class select, that's exactly what this dirt cheap template is for. Shows you exactly how you can set that up for multiplayer. Works perfectly fine. So essentially what the guy asked on the forum and what he's wanting is, he didn't say anything about teams, right? But he's wanting the ability to pick classes, right? So that every character in the game ain't the same character. Okay. And that shouldn't be too hard to do. Honestly, it really shouldn't. But then again, I haven't been in this engine in a year, so I might be sticking my foot in my mouth trying to make this happen. Okay. But we will see. These templates that I make are meant to be purchased, and you, as the owner of the template, if you want anything added to it that it doesn't come with, that is your job, not mine, right? Templates are not meant to be games. They're meant to be, here's you a good starting point. Now you change what you don't like about it, and you add all the things that you want to it that it doesn't come with. Not, hey, are you going to update your pack so that I have teams in it? No. If you wanted a team based, you should have either got this or this. Okay. And so with that, I guess we'll go ahead and try to get started here. So let me bring chat over here. I do have chat open, by the way, guys. So hello, Asman. Hello, Crispin. Yes, I am alive. Just barely, though. It's been a year. I haven't cracked the Unreal Engine in a year. So this is probably going to be a big epic fail disaster, but I guess we'll see one way or the other. I got me some coffee here. I'm drinking. Delicious. Okay, so we're going to have to get the TPS. Oh, look, this searching, this, oh, there it is. Hey, look at that. We are going to be doing this in engine version 4.15, by the way. because that's my engine of preference. Ask Mr. Crispin why the newer engine version sucks, and I'm sure he'll be able to tell you pretty quickly why. Every goddamn time they break about half your project. So I got tired of updating shit. So there you have it. So we're going to go ahead and create this. And as a reference, what I'm going to do is we are going to get my teams and class select, a $6 template, guys. $6. And we'll go ahead and use this as reference if we have to. So Asmon's asking, where have I been all this time? I have been to a different time and dimension. I've been time traveling, okay? So that's where I've been. Not really, but kinda. That's funny, isn't it, guys? Time travel don't exist, God. What are you, stupid? Oh, really? You can't remember things from your past? Isn't that kind of like time travel, right? You remember things that happened in the past, and you close your eyes and you visualize all those things from the past. Oh, yeah. Time travel. Okay. So before we get started, I'm going to go through this template, right? And just show you guys basically what this little $6 is all about. So we're going to go into advanced settings here, and we're going to set 720 by 512. And we're going to uncheck always center window, so we can play in two windows. And we're going to do two peepholes. And we're going to do new editor window. And we're going to do this. Okay. So this is the screen that you see when you first join this. After you package it out and you distribute it out to your little buddies or whatever, this is what you see. So we go into multiplayer and we pick host game. And there's some things in here. You can pick a different map and all that crap. We're just going to hit host game. And once you do that, the very next screen that you're presented with is for you to pick a team. Pick a team, any team. So you pick a team, and then when you do that, you can see that this bar lit up. This is where you pick your class at. Now, these are just buttons, but obviously you could put pics of your characters in here. You could put, I forget what they call those damn things, but you can actually put a camera and video your character in an animation, right? So we're going to make this guy be an assault. And once you do that, you pop in here and you're on the red team and you're an assault. And this is the mesh that it uses. And you can see in the lower left corner, you got a little icon that you are an assault with a name beside it. Okay. And then we'll take this guy over here and we will find a game instead of hosting a game. And we will put this dude on the blue team as a recon. And you can see he pops over here on the blue side and he has a different mesh than the red guy. And it's not because of the teams, it's because of the class. Okay. And you can see he's got his name above his head and he's got his little icon indicating he's an assault. And of course, this guy has the recon icon, and he's got a different mesh. And then what I did was I created these little stations, right? This is what I was talking about when I told that guy it shouldn't be too hard to make a station. So the red team goes over here into this station and presses his E button, and you can see it brings that little menu back up, allowing you to pick a different class. And so if I pick a biotech and then hit change class, you will see, looking through the blue screen, that now he has a different icon and he has a different mesh than he had a moment ago. And since this was built as team-based, this guy cannot go into the red guy stations and use them. Okay. So we'll take him over here real quick and change out his class to a dreadnought. And you can see now he has a different mesh than he had a moment ago. And the red guy looking at him, you can see his little icon up in his name tag changed to indicate that he is now a dreadnought class. And then if I take this red dude and put him as the same class, except on a different team, you can see that he actually has a different mesh than the blue team's dreadnought. Okay. So that's essentially what this little template is. It's a demonstration of how you do that. Okay. How you set that up to be that way. Let me get me a drink here. Coffee. Okay, and once again, this is $6, $5.99. And you can either use this as an example, meaning you go look at all the blueprints and stuff and how this was done, and then you take that knowledge and you implement that into a template of your choice that you want. So in other words, you would look at this template, and if you want teams and class select in my multiplayer first person shooter template, you take the logic that you learn in here and you implement it into that template. Or if you want it in the TPS template, if you only want class select, you can ignore all the team stuff in this template and you simply focus on the class part of it. Okay. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to open up my wonderfully fantastic, epically awesome TPS template. And we will go in here and poke around for a little while. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing. Let's go ahead and set this to 720 by 512. Uncheck always center windows. We shall go to 2 players and new editor windows. And this menu ought to look very familiar, right? Because I suck something terrible at UI. So pretty much when I got my UI working for multiplayer, it goes in all my projects. Okay. There might be a little differences here and there, but for the most part, it's all the same damn thing. Okay. So in this one, you hit multiplayer, you hit host game, and you're going to notice right off the bat. Okay. Any day now. Any day now. It's been so long since I've used Unreal Engine, it don't even want to do anything anymore. Oh my God, it's compiling shaders. So what you're going to notice is it never gave you the opportunity to pick a team, and it never gave you the opportunity to pick a class. Why is that, John Galt? Why? Oh, why is that? It's because this does not have teams and class select in it. Everybody plays as the exact same character. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do find games here. Do a search for a server. And then we join. And voila. There we are. So the characters do have a name and a health bar above their head, but of course there's no class icon. And they're exactly the same characters with exactly the same weapons. And of course, you can go over here and pick up different guns and change them and make them different, right? But essentially, until that happens, you all have the same stuff. Okay. So based on that other template that we looked at here, there's a couple ways that you could do this. Actually, there's a million ways to do anything and everything in this engine. That was one of the reasons why I loved Unreal Engine. Still do. I just don't do any work anymore, really. You can take anything and turn it into anything. And once again, to reiterate here, the purpose of my templates that I sell on the UE4 marketplace is for you to find the one that has the most core features of what you are wanting to try to learn from the template or what you are trying to build. So if you're building a team-based game, you should pick one of my templates that already has teams implemented in it, and there's 3. The multiplayer template for first person is completely team-based, including turrets. The teams and class select, well, obviously it's right in the name, teams and class select, and the capture the flag template also already has the base team play implemented in it, and capture the flag. Now, here comes the fun part, right? So none of my templates, you cannot take the simple capture the flag and simply migrate it into this template and it just magically have teams and capture the flag. Anybody that's done game dev, bruh, for more than 2 minutes already knows that that's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. Okay? There's a lot of work involved in taking 2, 3, 4 different templates and merging them together. The only exception being if it's just assets, right? So in other words, if you buy a character pack and it's got 50 characters in it, you can migrate that into any project you want. All you're getting is the characters, right? There's no mechanics in it. Same goes for animations most of the time. You're just getting animations. You have to hook up those animations and make them do what they do, okay? But any template, not just mine, any template that already has a lot of mechanics involved in it, if you want to try to put something out of another template inside that template, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to work. You're not buying just a simple mod pack. You're buying an entirely new project from a completely different person that could have done it completely differently than any other thing that you do. Okay? Okay. So now here comes the question. The question is, am I actually going to sit here on a live stream and actually implement class select in this template? And the answer is, I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. And it ain't because I can't do it, right? It's not because I can't do it, because obviously I can, because I've already done it in a bunch of other stuff. So here's the dilemma, okay? Let me go ahead and let's see here. Let me show you guys one other thing that's kind of important and relevant to this. How do you even operate a computer? You sure you want me to show you how to do this? I don't know if I can. So if you go to my YouTube page, there's some buttons up here at the top. And one of those buttons is this one right here called My Udemy. And if you click up that button, you're going to find a fellow named John Galt that has a course for sale on Udemy that has 128 students and 45 reviews. It costs $100, down from $150, by the way. It was $150 for the first year that it was on here, and now it's $99. Okay, so I dropped $50 off the cost of it. That has a 4.8 rating, which is fairly good. And it's 44 hours of jam-packed, wall-to-wall game dev stuff. And inside this course, you're going to learn lots and lots and lots of things. Okay? And if we were to preview some of the names of these sections in these courses, you're going to find some called health and damage, right? Are you curious how you make multiplayer health and damage? Might have answers in here. If you're curious about how to add a name tag above a player's head that displays their name from Steam, you want to know how to make weapons and put weapons on characters? It's covered. You want to know how to make a hit scan weapon be a hit scan weapon and a projectile weapon without having to create two different blueprints? It's in here. And then if you keep going down through here and expand to include more features, you will probably find some stuff in here on, oh, look at that. Implementing class selection. Right? And there's probably one in here for the teams. I don't know. It's got teams in it. I'm quite sure we put teams in it. Implementing class select. I know there's teams in here, obviously, because you see the kooky red and blue people. See them? So definitely did that. What else did we do? We use the exact same blueprint to make all the weapons. So you can make a assault rifle be a pistol, which can be a grenade launcher, which can be a shotgun, all from one single blueprint. You don't have to make 15 of them. Okay. And then we also even covered how to make that little station that I showed you a moment ago in my teams and class select, right? I show you exactly how to do it. Took 52 minutes in this project, in this course. Okay. So here's the dilemma that I always run into, guys. I earn a living from what I sell on the UE4 marketplace and my Udemy courses. Okay. So if I go on my YouTube page and start showing people how to do things that are inside this course that I sell or inside one of the templates that I sell, I'm basically negating what I would have made from that person if they had went and bought one of those products. Okay. So that's the dilemma. And that's why, one of the reasons why I just don't do videos anymore, because I was showing people how to do all these things that was negating my revenue income. Okay. So for that fellow that asked that question about it, I would love nothing more than to sit down and show you step by step how to take that template that I created and add anything and everything you want to it. But if I do that, well, then you will never, ever even consider buying this course off of Udemy, because why? I just showed you how to do it. You don't need it. Okay. Or at a bare minimum, you won't ever buy my teams and class select template because you don't need it, because I showed you how to do it for free. Okay. So with that being said, what do we do? What do we do now? What about now? How about now? Yeah, but John Galt, I bought your damn template. It just don't have everything I want it to have. Well, sorry. I can't build everybody's game the exact same way they want it. What do you guys think? What do you guys over in chat think? What should I do here? I'm at a dilemma. I'm at a conundrum, wrapped inside of an enigma. What should I do? Screw you, John Gall, your template sucks anyway. I ain't giving you $5. Go to hell, I already bought the $20 one. How come it didn't already have it? Am I being a dick? Am I being a dick by saying that? I mean, seriously, what do you guys think? Look at that. For $6, look at that. Look here, guys. Can you guys read that? What does that say right there? What does that say right there? Can you guys read that, or do you want me to read it for you? It says, sets mesh class icon and class name on respawn. You see that logic right there? That's all it takes. For part of it, right? The visuals of the above the head, the little icon and the name in the lower left corner. That's what that does. See that? And there's one more spot that probably has something to do with it. Let's see here. You guys have any idea how long it has been since I've been in this damn template? It's been a hot minute. So let's go into the player controller here. Oh, look at this. Do you see this? Do you see this right here that says E class? And if you look over here, it's got these different classes listed in it. Do you see that? So that's part of it. And that's in the player controller, by the way. And then I think we've got one more place that we need to go look at that. And that would be in the game mode. Do you see this right here? You see this E class that comes in here? And it goes down to this right here. And this is where it actually spawns the class that you picked. See, it's got the assault, the dreadnought, the biotech, and the engineer and the recon. And these classes, by the way, are all based off the master character. All you do is create a child, and inside the child blueprint, you can change the mesh of the character. You can change how much health he has. You can change anything about it that you want to be different across your classes. And then when you use the menu, it simply just spawns those child blueprints. And that's what gives you the different mesh, the different icons, and all that stuff. And then, of course, the very last part of this, which is actually the first part of this, is the menu. Right? So inside here somewhere, where the hell is it? Main menu, is it in this one? Nope. Obviously not. So then that means it would be, well, here's one in the character station. I guess that's it. Same menu. So then you make this little widget here that's got your buttons in it. And if you look in the graph of this, class buttons. So when you mash the buttons, this is what it does. This is what sets it all into motion. And then, of course, all these blueprints are tied together, okay, with a logic in the player controller, logic in the character blueprint, and logic in the, where the hell was the other one? Player controller, game mode, right? And that's how it works. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and close that project. And that's $6, by the way. So it ain't like, you know, this little template here costs an arm and a leg to learn how to do it. Pretty cheap. All right, let's bring Chad over here and see what you guys are up to. Let's see. That rhymes. I'm a poet and didn't know it. Neighbor is doing stuff with his snow scooter and now it stinks oil all over. What is it, a 2-stroke? Them things do stink. Let's see here. I saw the dev stream of this one. Yeah. I did. Are you talking about the TPS template where I was building it? Yeah, those videos are long gone. But I did. I built a lot of that template on stream, on live stream. I'd buy that course in a heartbeat, but I'm flat broke and can't afford $100. Also, hi, John. Well, hello, Dragon Cave Studios. And yes, we're all broke. Everybody's broke. I'm broke. You're broke. Everybody's broke. That's just the way of the world these days. Crispin says, over my tiny head, dude. The class is a steal, though, at $99. Yeah, it is. And you guys would be shocked at how much hate mail I get because I don't participate in the Udemy. Hey, I'm going to give your $150 course away for $5 promotions. I don't participate in that. I bet you I get 10 emails every week for somebody asking me when my course is going to be in the $5 bin. And I guess I get really mad and disappointed when I email them back and say, never. Well, I ain't fucking buying it then. Well, don't then. Okay? I don't force anybody to do anything. My product, my choice. Okay. Your Crispin says your previous tutelage for me was priceless. Cannot thank you enough. Well, you're very welcome. Asman, I managed to work out a deal with using a soundtrack from someone that got 55K subs on YouTube. Let's see. I do understand you charging for your knowledge. It puts food on your table. Yeah. When you go from just doing this kind of stuff as a hobby, a pastime, if you will, just for fun, when you step across that line from doing that to actually earning, actually trying to earn a living, it changes your perspective on things quite a bit, right? You give too much away, you can't sell anything that you make, you can't earn enough to buy groceries for the month, right? So it gets complicated. But some people just, I mean, everybody thinks everything should be free. If I was rich, I'd give it away free, but I'm not. So there's that. Would you mind, let's see here. PS asks, would you mind showing how to make a attack function with animation and damage dealing with 2D paper? I've never fooled with that. I've never done anything to do with 2D paper stuff. Wouldn't have the first clue as to how to do that. And now with that, let's go in here and blow some shit up. How about that? I ain't been in this template in a long time. So I'll probably get my ass shot off. Damn it, is it not gonna? I thought you hit F11 to make things full screen. Is that not the button? Well, son of a bitch. Oh shit, let me get me some guns first. I forget these guys are mean as hell. Prepare to die. This ain't even safe. Shit, I missed him. This template. Oh shit! No! God damn it! Run! This ain't safe. Who put this big ass turret here? Oh shit! I'm just gonna haul ass through here. You guys think I can make it? Here we go. Go! Oh yeah, that worked perfectly. Just like I had planned. Son of a bitch! Okay, yeah, so I suck at my own game. Is that okay? Do you know about the get class default node? I'm supposed to have outputs from it, but I can't find a way to get outputs from the get class defaults node. Some variable name, get class default, then plug in the outputs. Yes, they are mean. This damn template's hard as hell. I don't think I've ever used that node. I can go look at it. Let's see. I think I might have an idea what that's supposed to do, but that don't mean that's so. Let's see here. Holy shit, boy, this one's complex. Get class defaults. Well, is that what it's supposed to look like? So this is all the class defaults of this character, right? And those are all the variables, right? Isn't that what it is? It's all the variables. Because obviously I've got all these different variables over here, and that's what it looks like. And that's it. right? So I don't think you have to plug anything out. See, the class from which to access one or more default values. So if you leave this blank, it just gets the class defaults from the character that you're in. Okay? Or from the blueprint that you're in, I should say. So if you're trying to get the class defaults, oh, let me bring chat back over here. I can't get the variables to show up in the class default node 4.26. Well, that might be your problem. It could be a bug in 4.26. It wouldn't be a shocker. But you would have to, you know, if you're in a different, like, say, for example, you're in the character blueprint and you're trying to get the class defaults from the game mode, for example, you would have to do something like this, right? You would have to get game mode. Oh, whoa. Come on now. Get game mode. You would have to get the game mode, and then you would cast see, now here's the thing. You would, it's different, right? So the class is not the same as this. You would have to get, is it class? Do you just type class? Hold on. Aha. Yeah. So you would have to get class. So this would be your game mode. So you would have to say, get game mode. Where the hell is it? It should be in here. Well, maybe the game mode don't have a class. I wouldn't think that that's right. Well, I guess it is. Look, see, it only gives you the session class, the state class, and there's another session class. So it don't even have the game mode in here. So we pick something else. Get player controller. And then I think it's get class. Yeah, right here it is. You can use this utility to get the class. And then from that, you cast. Which, if you cast, I mean, you can still access all the variables, but it just comes differently, right? You have to know them. But if you cast to the class, and then you do the whole defaults thing, get class defaults. Well, where's the output? Is this what you're getting, Asman? Is that what it is? Hmm. Well, well, well. Well, maybe, hold on here. Let's try this. Ah, there it is. Asman, did you see that? Did you see that? I just did magic. You better pay attention. Don't watch the hat, watch the rabbit. You don't have to cast to it, apparently, to get the defaults. So let's try that again, just to make sure I ain't screwed up here. So let's pretend for a moment that we want to get the class defaults from the player controller. So you use this node in here. You can do this. You get the player controller, and then from it, I wonder if you can. Yeah, so you definitely have to first get the class, right? Use the function get class, and then from that you don't have to cast. Apparently you don't have to cast, you just type class defaults, get class defaults, and then there's the node that's got all your class defaults in it. Wow, that's weird. Well, I was sitting there thinking to myself when I was doing this, I was like, well, if you cast to it, you already have access to all the variables and stuff. But if you want to get them all without knowing what they are, well, then this is the way to do it, definitely. Cool. All right, what you guys want to do now? I'll probably end up having to change the name of this live stream because I'm not going to I'm not going to do that class select in here because it's covered in other things that I sell. So if that fellow actually wants to really legit know how to do this, well, there's two ways that he could do it. He could either buy that $6 template and go poke around in there and figure it out. Or he could buy that class and watch the specific parts where I cover about how you implement class and team select and stuff. So now what? I'll tell you what we can do. We can go troll this AI, right? So why don't I break this template on purpose? Let's do this. Wait, what the hell is that? Oh. I'm going to unhook the damage. So now they can't hurt me. I got cheat codes. I just want to go dick around with this AI. Show you guys how crazy these things are. You can't hurt me, punk. They strafe and everything, guys. Watch this. Look at that. Look at him strafing. Look, running backwards even. Look at that. They even reload. Look at that shit. Fucking run! It's an alien invasion. If you guys can't tell, I'm really proud of the AI in this template. I'll just be honest with you guys. Every AI that I've seen that's for shooting at other players has been 110% complete ass in every template. They only go one direction. They always go forward, right? And you just lure them around like a bunch of ducks in a row following you. Now I'm talking about templates, not games, but just templates that I've used or I have seen that have AI in it. They don't strafe. They don't aim up and down most of the time, and they're stupid. Like, they're literally stupid. You can just chain them all around. This AI that I built in this project, it does all kinds of cool shit. They'll engage you and chase you and then just disengage and go somewhere else. They will run backwards while they're still shooting at you. Their bullets run out and they actually have to stop and reload. Most of the AI, they just give them unlimited ammo, right? So I didn't do that. The only thing that I never could get them to do was crouch, right? I couldn't get them to crouch. I was trying to for a couple weeks, but I wanted to hurry up and get this template out, so I gave up. But I was going to make it where they would go duck and hide behind cover and crouch and shit. And what else is crazy about the AI in this project? I did not use a behavior tree. I did not use any of the perception components, the pawn sensing stuff. I didn't do any of that. Didn't use a behavior tree, didn't use a task, BP tasks. I didn't do any of that. I manually scripted this AI in here. It's pretty cool. And this right here, just so you guys know, this is almost the entirety of what controls that AI. That's it, just that. That's it. I think there's some stuff in the animation blueprint too, I believe. But you can look over here to the character, the enemy. Look, there's no perception or none of that crap that you see all these tutorials putting in. None of it ain't in here. Well, how did I get that to work? Well, I got it to work like that, right there. Oh, I remember. It's this in a character blueprint. I added this. And then there is an AI, right? Blueprint. And that's it. That's all that's even in the AI. So see there, it didn't take a whole lot to get those AI to do what they do. And they do a lot, actually. Strafing, running backwards, scanning, looking for things to go after, wandering around at random. That's pretty cool. I dig it. Holy shit, this is lethal. Uh-oh. You mother... Haha. I got away. Oh, shit! Scumbags. come get some. See, look at him aiming at me down there. Jesus. You know, honestly, guys, it wouldn't take much. It really wouldn't. It wouldn't take much to actually turn this into a game. Man, it takes a lot to kill that damn turret. Finally. Jesus Christ. He's lighting me up. Piss off. I found a bug. Look, if you shoot at the pickup, watch what happens. Uh-oh. Time to pull it off the market. It's got a bug in it. Hey, better yet, don't shoot the pickups, dumbass. Lord have mercy. Maybe I should just go ahead and take that template and turn it into a game. It wouldn't take much. It really wouldn't. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, there's a problem. Yep, gonna try it. I'm gonna get your multiplayer TPS pack for sure. Well, I appreciate that. It's a good template. I like the hell out of it. I can't remember how long it took me to build that thing. Couple of weeks, maybe 6 weeks. I don't remember exactly how long it was I worked on it. The AI, getting the AI to do what it does is what took the longest. Obviously. I just had to tick a pin. It's always a checkbox. Yes, it is absolutely always a damn checkbox hid somewhere. Computers nowadays have AI bullet sponges. Let's see, John, have you ever made zombie AI? How difficult would it be to put together? I don't know. It probably wouldn't be too complicated. Shooting AI is complicated, but if it's just zombies that, I don't know, it depends on how dumb you want them to be, right? Because the smarter you want them to be, of course, the more it takes to get them to do it. But if they're just coming after you and they're swatting at you when they get a certain distance from you, that probably wouldn't be too hard, really. And actually, this template would be a good example of how you could do that. Instead of making them shoot a gun, right? Instead of making them shoot a gun, that could be you know, swatting them, shooting a melee. So it probably wouldn't be too bad. I'd make some of them spit, right? Instead of shooting a gun. Of course, zombies shouldn't be carrying guns around shooting at you, but that don't mean you can't make them spit and it just not be a gun. Shoot at them like you're shooting at them with a gun, but instead of that, do some kind of an animation where they spit toxic spit at you or something. All right. Well, I guess I'm done in here. There ain't really nothing else in here. I'm not going to implement that. I'm sorry, but that guy will just have to buy that course or that little $6 template. The only teaching I do anymore is that Udemy course. I don't even do private consultation and stuff anymore. Give it up. Well, I guess since we're messing around in here, we could mess around in here. Let's get the FPS basic and see what all's in that. I ain't been in this template in 100 years either. There's that menu again. Imagine that. Oh, and by the way, this is not just a camera stuck on the head of a third-person player either. This is the professional quality first-person shooter, which uses 3 meshes. There's a set of arms only, there's a lower torso only, and then there's the full third-person mesh. So this ain't one of them cheesy, just stick a camera on the head of a character kind of games. And every template I make, I don't know if you guys notice this, but every template I make, I put in some random things that really don't necessarily have to go with the template, like these here, the damage volumes. See that? That really doesn't have nothing to do with a first-person shooter game, but I put them in here because I thought they were cool. So this is a damage over time volume, team-based, by the way. So if a red team player gets in this, it hurts the player. And then this is a heal, same as that, but this does healing. And if it's on the wrong team, see, I'm on red, so this won't give me any health back. Just to show, you know, some of the things that you can do with team mechanics. But this one, if I get in here, it starts healing me. See? And then, of course, I put those auto turrets in here too. And team-based pickups. So red team can't pick up the blue team's pickups. So even if you're damaged or whatever, you can't. Oh shit. You can't pick it up. Now, normally you wouldn't do that in a team-based game. It'd just be a health pickup. Don't matter what team you're on. But since this was a team-based game, I went ahead and added some team mechanics to the pickups and the turrets and the health and damage, just to demonstrate all the different type things you can do with teams. Once you get teams implemented, all the different type mechanics you can tie to it. Like doors you can make it where doors don't open if you're not on the right team. You can't pick up pickups if you're not on the right team. You can't get health over time if you're not on the right team. that kind of stuff. Okay, I'm done with this. Uh-oh. Damn it, I crashed it. Stupid Unreal Engine. What else have we got in here? How about that one? $6 whole. That's a bank breaker there. Simple capture the flag. I bet you guys have no idea what this template is. No idea. Watch that score. Look at that shit. Nope. Drop the flag. Oh my God. You got 15 seconds from when the flag drops till it returns automatically. Which you can change. It's adjustable, but that's what I put in there. And voila, red team wins. I should have recorded some crappy sound effects that says red team wins. My own voice and implemented. And then when you pick the flag up, it would say like red team flag taken, blue team flag taken. The red team dropped the flag. But I didn't. I'm already famous in another template. I did a voiceover in another template. How about that? Damn it, I crashed it again. Fucking Windows 11, I bet is what's causing that. More than likely. Oh, there is another template, but you guys can't get this one anymore. Extreme controversy. This template is no longer available. It is discontinued along with all these jetpack animations. Thanks, Epic. I appreciate that. You ruined my whole entire career. This is a Tribes clone template. Look at this, guys. How about this? Even has melee. How about this? It has abilities. Oh, and it has an offhand grenade too, by the way. Check this out. Oh, this one lets you switch from third to first. Look at this. Oh, crap. Oh, I remember this. I actually implemented this where it makes you put the gun away whenever you get close to the wall. See that? And then when you poke out and you ain't got your gun blocked anymore, it brings it back. Oh, this one actually has turn in place too. I remember that. See? That was fucking hell to do. So let's see here. Oh, Crispin, I can't believe they don't give us guns to shoot back. Oh, my guts are falling out. Yep. So he's correct, by the way. That's the template that I did a voiceover in. And since I'm talking about it, I'll go ahead and show you guys the template. Let's see here. You know what? This right here sucks trying to go through that. So we're going to go this way. The hell was that called? MCO? Yep, I think that's it. So for those of you that are new around here and don't know, I built this template for the company that Mr. Crispin works for, Modus Digital. So we did a collaboration together and I built this template for them. And inside said template, there is a NPC. It's not AI, it's just basically an NPC that's standing by a door. And you can shoot and kill the NPCs in this little template. And I made two audio recordings of one. When you kill him, he plays an animation where he's holding his guts or whatever. And I said, oh, my guts are falling out. And then there's another one. They're just standing there talking to each other, two NPCs, and one of them's whining because he ain't got no guns to shoot back at the players that are killing him, and the other one's giving him a hard time about it, about pissing and whining. So it may have been three audio recordings. I don't remember. So, yeah. Oh, wow. This only goes to 4.24. All right, Crispin, what broke? Every time they fucking upgraded the engine, this damn thing broke. What did they break? Did they break it permanently? That sucks. Hey, look at that. I'm famous here too. How about that? Yep. So it must have broke after 4.24. God, there ain't no telling what's wrong with it. I had to update my projects every damn time they did an engine upgrade myself. Every single one of them. And let me tell you guys, that gets really, really old. Let's see what he says here. In 4.25, the replication networking got bad. Ridiculous latency of animations, loadouts, etc. Foobar. Yep. I think it was 4.26, I believe. They did some changing about the way that movement is calculated. I believe that's the exact same engine version that I had to go back and fix a bunch of crap too. I believe it was 4.26 when they did that. But regardless of that, every time that they put an update out, it broke something. Always. Bastards. That's why I always stayed with 4.15. But the problem is that in order to keep your stuff on the marketplace, you have to update it. Otherwise, nobody will buy it. So my projects are good from 4.15 all the way to 4.27, I believe. I think I did the update for 4.27. I don't remember. I think I did. I better check. Maybe that's why I ain't selling shit no more. I didn't update it. I thought I did. Let's see. Let's see here. Yep, that one's good to 4.27. That one's good. That one's good. And that one's good. So yeah, I must have updated them. I guess I did. Look at all this crap in here, guys, that I never use. And a lot of this ain't the free stuff either. I bought a bunch of this stuff. Had big high dreams and intentions and never did use any of it. Well, I messed with that Paragon stuff forever. You guys remember that? Messing with all that stuff? Good God. I wonder if that guy that promised me he was going to make male versions of these Western characters, I wonder if he actually ever did that. Did he? Didn't you guys ever check? Let's see here. Why, hell no. So let me show you guys how these marketplace content creators are, most of them. Before I bought this Indian, these two Indians, and these Western characters, before I bought them, I contacted this marketplace content creator and asked him if he was going to make male versions of the Western characters, because I was going to make a Western game. And he 100% promised, guaranteed me that that was the next characters that were on his list to create. And I said, okay, I'm going to buy these. I'm going to buy the male and female Indian and the female Western characters only because you promised me you were making a male character for the Westerns, right? Because I was going to do a Cowboys versus Indian game, and I wanted it where you could play as male or female. 100% positively guaranteed me he was going to make it. It was the very next character on his list. So we have, these are out in order, by the way. So this is exactly when these characters came out that I asked him this question. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He has done 15 goddamn characters and still hasn't made the male Western character. That's pretty shitty if you ask me. Pretty shitty. I don't guess it matters now since I ain't doing it anymore, but that's still a pretty shitty way. See, most of these people on the marketplace, all they give a damn about's money. They just churn out the products. They don't provide support for them. They just churn them out, churn them out, churn them out. Oh, well. So much for that. I've had 3 hotshot programmers say they'd fix it up, no prob. All got into it and saw it was more trouble than they thought, bailed. So it goes. Lord have mercy. I bet you I could fix it. I happen to know the guy that built the goddamn thing. I bet you he could fix it. Lord have mercy. Actually, I don't know if I could fix it or not. I could try, but I don't know if I'd be successful or not. Considering how long ago it's been since I actually made that thing, I might be as lost as they are in it. Lord have mercy. I wish I could get my motivation back. I'm just looking through these here to see if anything makes me want to open it. Hell, let's just remake let's remake a Paragon game. You know what I could do? This Paragon chick flies, don't she? I bet you she's got some flying animations. I could convert my jetpack over to use these animations, and I could make this chick fly. I could do that. Nah. She-Ra the Cat Witch. We could go in here and make fun of this again. You guys want to go in here and make fun of this again? We could. That is actually, out of all the templates that I've ever used, that one is by far the worst. And I bet you he still ain't fixed that damn shit. Let's see how many updates he is. Weapons update. Free rotation update. God, I ain't downloading that garbage again. That'd be interesting to go check it, see if he actually fixed any of that stuff. Look at this. 1 star, not working in latest Unreal Engine. Doesn't work at all. This guy gave him 1 star. This guy gave him 2 star. I'm grateful it's free, but it's unfinished and full of bad practices. It's funny how you can go from 5 stars down to 1 damn star in 2 minutes flat. Waste of precious time. Unpolished. AI is useless. Doesn't work. Lord, Lord, Lord. I bet that guy don't even give a shit. Does anybody even remember how much that was? Before it was free? Is that it right there? That ain't it, is it? No, that's a different guy. That ain't it. Where is that son of a bitch? Right here it is. Oh my God, that was $30. Oh my God. If I'd have paid $30 for that, I'd have been pissed. I would have been pissed and demanded an immediate refund. Let's see here. Yeah, you do it, John. Your overtime bill is still huge as it is. My eternal apologies as always. Have you seen the Paragon stuff? They added a line saying you may not. Yeah, I seen that. I bet the 5 stars are from people he knows. Yeah, more than likely. Anybody that would give that piece of crap a 5-star rating has no idea how to game dev, bruh. No idea. I guess if I was to guess, I've got more characters than I do anything. I even bought this thing. I forget how much this was. It seems like this was like $200 or something. It's got all those sci-fi characters in it. I was going to do something with it. Never did. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, but I never did. Hey, I wonder if this guy actually put out any more characters. He was in here the other day. Oh shit, that ain't right. Damn it. Yeah, we got to go that way. No, I don't think he did. Not specifically for sci-fi. It's just them, I believe. No. I hear somebody's dog barking outside. Shut up, I'm trying to live stream in here. Don't make me come out there. Well, I guess that's it, guys. One down out there. Let's make something. Okay, let's go. We're going to make a homing rocket. Let's do it. Okay. I think that's what I want to do. Can you make that visible? No, I don't guess you can. All right. Now we're going to make an actor. and we're just going to call it BP target. And let's actually put, let's see here. Let's put a sphere collision on it. Oh no, that's a sphere. That ain't what I wanted to do. Not yet. I'm just wanting a collision. Yep. And then let's add a sphere. All right, y'all pay close attention here. We're going to make a laser guided rocket. Okay, pay attention. Let's see here. We could do this. I'm not doing this for multiplayer though. We're just going to make it. So we could do it this way. We could add a, what is that called again? Child actor. And then inside the child actor, we're going to plug in that target blueprint that I made. And we're going to parent that to the spring arm. And let's go ahead and zero that out. And we have to do something to the damn collision in that thing. Let me see. I made this once before on live stream, but it's been 100 years ago. So we need it to ignore, I think we just set it to ignore the camera. Is that how we did this? I don't remember. Let's see here. Is that how we did it? Yep, there it is. Now it's on the end of the gun. All right, so check this out. I think. Yeah, it still collides up against other collisions. Oh, wow, we can push their stupid little physics boxes around. Okay, let's give it some distance. So we're going to take that spring arm and we're going to make this thing be 1200. Okay, now we got to make this projectile be a rocket, a homing rocket. So first off, let's go in here. And turn off the sound because that scares the shit out of me every time I shoot it. So let's see what we got here. We got to make that ignore collision component. Yep, we're going to have to make that ignore the camera too. And that. That's already set to ignore the camera. Now that shouldn't interfere with our Oh, it's the fucking animation. Oops. By the way, this is the most terrible template ever made. Don't ever fucking use this. I'm just using this as a demonstration. How about now? It's still playing the damn animation. I thought I unhooked that. How about now? And now it don't even shoot. Boy, I really fixed it this time. Well, what? Oh. Gee, I wonder why that quit working. There we go. That's what we're trying to do. Okay, now let's try to convert this projectile over to be a homing rocket. Okay. So, in the projectile movement component, what we need to do I believe we set all this to 0. And we have no gravity. And then turn off bouncing. Is homing. And let's set that to 5,000. Is that how you do it? I don't know. All right. We got to give it a target. So I think right here, we pull out of this after it spawns and say homing. Nope. Oh, we got to. Do we have to cast to it first, or can we just get projectile? Oh yeah, that's spelled exactly right. Get projectile. Maybe we do have to cast to it. Hold on, let me try it one more time. Let's cast to it, and then let's see if we can get it. Target, that's not what I'm trying to do. Homing. God damn it, what is that called? Oh, wait, maybe we got to get move. Is it up here? No. 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 God, it's been so long, guys. I might not even remember how to do this. But there's something you're supposed to set the target. Let me do a search in here and see if I can find it. Nope, nothing to do with the target. Is homing projectile? Yes. What am I missing here? Maybe let's try this. I know it's in here somewhere. There it is. Set homing target component. That's what we're looking for, but it's wanting something. What's it wanting? Projectile movement component. Movement. Projectile. Are we really going to have to spell it out all the way? No, we should just be able to get it. Add? No, that's not what we want to do. We want to get the goddamn thing. Are you freaking kidding me? Well, it's just called that. So here's the problem right here. It's because of the way they fucking named it. Now I bet we can find it. Nope, it didn't rename it. Rename it, you son of a bitch. All right, fine. Fucker. Take that. About now. There it is. Hey, look at that. I fucking did it. I just got to speed it up now, though, because that ain't fast enough. About now. Wow, that's super fast, but there it is. That's way too fast. Maybe we'll leave that one but we'll make this one 1,000. I think that's how it works. There's two different settings in here you have to dick with. Wait a minute. There was another checkbox up here that has to be undone. Where did it go? Yeah, I think it's that one. Right? So let's set that to slow it down where it can't just keep gaining speed. There we go. Wait, where did it go? There we go. I got it now, but I know why it's going away. It's because they've set a destroy after 3 seconds. So we turn that off. And now it'll last forever, and we can shoot this rocket, and it will follow that white ball. See there? See it? Magic. Oh, oh, it's magic, you know. Oh, it hit the ground. How about that? That's pretty cool. Let's see here. It has always confused me why they added an offset to the crosshair on the first person template. It makes no sense to me. Yeah, they certainly did, and you're absolutely correct. It makes no damn sense whatsoever. You can fix it right here. You get rid of this, and I think you subtract 8 from each side. It's been a long time, but it seems like float minus float. You subtract 8 and then do it again. Come on. Oh, it's Control W. Jesus Christ, it's been so long in here, I can't even remember what buttons do what anymore. I'm going to have to go watch my own tutorial. I think that right there is how you get it centered back up. Yep. Actually, no, I guess that's right. It's that the spring arm is not pointed straight out. I know why too. We need to parent the spring arm to the camera, not the damn gun. Right? That's what it is. So let's go back in here. And we parent this to that. And let's go ahead and zero all that back out again. Oh, yeah, we got to turn that back around. There we go. There we go. Now it's right dead nuts in the center. See that? Ain't that cool? And then all you have to do to complete the illusion is you go in here and you make this right here hidden in game. And now you don't have the ball on the end of the gun. See? Now the illusion is complete. You just made, by the way, what we just made here is that damn rocket gun in Half-Life 2. You guys remember that? Where you had to shoot a rocket and try to hit the spaceship with it or whatever? That's what we just made. How about that? How cool is that? Damn it, Galt. Why did you quit making stuff? You seem to be fairly good at it. Now all you need to do is here's what you need to do. You need to have a laser beam pointing from the gun out to the crosshair, right? And then that would complete the illusion. Oh, let's see here. And by the way, it don't look like you have to cast to that damn thing. Right here, you can just do that. You don't have to cast. There you go. Ah, freaking da. Let's see here. Let's give it an explosion. Y'all want to? We can. So we need this. Get rid of all this bullshit. This is their stupid physics shit. So what we would do is play sound at location. And the location would be where you hit. Break the hit result. And that would be impact point. The sound would be the explosion. And then you would spawn emitter at location. Impact point. Emitter would be the explosion. Rotation, you can let's see here. Make vector. How the fuck did I do that? From make rot from Z. And then destroy actor when it hits. I should do it. Okay, go. Look at that. It's still hitting those stupid boxes. The ball on the end of that, the target that I created, that target blueprint, the collision of that thing still hitting them boxes. Look at that. Magic. That's hysterical. Look, you can get more than one. Oh shit, they ran into each other. I'm gonna fool around and get my motivation back. Now what do y'all guys want to build? What now? We've already made Half-Life. What do y'all want to make now? Okay, go. What do y'all want to make now? Just do it. We could put the laser beam on it. I ain't worth a damn when it comes to that kind of stuff, like making particles and shit. I think I made like I made one laser beam and I use it in all my projects, so I'd have to go steal it. But essentially all you would have to do is create a laser beam that starts at the muzzle of the gun and ends at the end of the spring arm, right? That's all you'd have to do. We could, I'm trying to think if there's something else that we could do real quick that was cool. Oh my God, it's going to auto save. Hmm. Maybe we should, I mean, since we're just dicking around with this first person template here, maybe what we could do is make it attach an object to the end of that spring arm when we hit it, when we shoot it. Right? Could we do that? Let's see. Let's see here. So what we want to do, I'm going to go ahead and delete this child actor component here. So we've still got the spring arm. Shit, now I got to unhook all this stuff. All right, so we're done making Half-Life. Now let's make something else. Let's make it where when we shoot, whatever we hit, it attaches it to the end of that spring arm. Do you think we can do that? I don't know. Let's try it. Line trace by channel. Okay. Oh God, we're going to have to make a whole entire line tracing system. Yet. Where the hell is the camera? Get world location. Get world rotation. Get forward vector. So that'll be the start. Let's turn on the debugger. And then we multiply vector times float. And then we add shit. Vector plus vector. Oh no, that's minus. Son of a bitch. add these two back together. And we'll say 4,000. All right, let's see if we got traces going. Yep. Okay, so then what we do is break this. Do a test here to see if we hit anything. And then we get the hit actor, and then we would do a attach to component. The target would be the spring arm. So the parent would be the spring arm. And then the target would be whatever we hit. How about that? Will that work? I don't know. Let's see. Nope. Oh, we're getting an error. What is it? What are you bitching about? Maybe it's because of that. Attach it, you son of a bitch. Nope. Let's see, what's this screaming about? Oh, it says target is actor. That's not an actor. Well, actually, it is an actor. Batch actor. That's what we're looking for right there. That's what it is. It's the wrong node. That's what we're looking for. See how it says target is scene component? That's what we're looking for. I think. No, that ain't it either. Seems like I did this before, but I don't think I can do it now. This is how I had it just a minute ago. It wouldn't work. See, it's still giving the same error. Cannot attach is not static. Hmm. Well, I don't guess you can do it that way, but it seems like I've did it that way before, but I guess not. Wait a minute. Maybe we could do. Nope. That's still the wrong damn one. I wish they would name these damn nodes the same. Fucking idiots. Nope. It still won't work. Shit. Oh well. Screw that. That's out. Can't finish my Half-Life game. I can't figure it out. All right, let's bring Chad over here and see what you guys say. How about a bouncing exploding grenade? That's easy to do. Or in the content example, there is a plastic looking toy cow. You can make a gun that shoots cows instead of bullets. I love watching John work. He is the Gandalf of Unreal Engine. I hope this video is saved so I can go back and watch it. Yeah, I'll leave it up. I'm just screwing around now. It started out as I was going to actually add something to the TPS basic template for a guy that asked about it, but I decided I wasn't going to do that. So I got dicking around with some other stuff. It's a damn shame that wouldn't work. I figured it would, but I guess not. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've got another idea. I got another idea. Another idea. Damn it, did I delete that? I did delete it. I got another idea. Guys, let's try this. We'll give it one more college try, okay? So we're going to add back that child actor. And we're going to parent that back to the spring arm. Let's go back in here and make sure it's at the end. Let's put that back in there. Target. You guys see where I'm going with this? I bet you see, don't you? I know you see. Come on, tell me you see. Attach actor to actor. And if this hits, we're going to attach what we hit to get child. Will this work? Well, shit, that ain't doing what it should be doing. Hold on a damn minute. Maybe these are backwards. First, let me see if I can get that working right. Yeah, see there, it's not doing what it was doing a minute ago. So what did I break? Wait a minute. What the hell was I gonna do? Oh yeah, it's zero that shit back out again. There it is. Okay, now we got that thing doing what we was doing a minute ago. Okay. Now, target is actor. So if this is true, snap, snap, snap. The parent, that would be this. Son of a bitch. You motherfucker. Nope. It still won't let us do it. What I was going to try to do was attach the actor that gets hit to the actor that's on the end of this spring arm. But obviously that ain't going to work. Oh well. Screw that. That's out. I'm sure I could do it because it seems like I've done it before, but I can't freaking remember. Now that's going to bug me. Oh well. We can always go back to this. Is that what we did? That's funny. That's funny right there. I don't care who you are. Okay. Oh, you said you wanted to see a bouncing grenade? We can do that. That's pretty easy to do. Don't take much modifications at all. We unhook this. And then we go back into our projectile. And let's turn this off for right now. Go back in here to our projectile movement component. And we'll set this back to 1,000 to 1,000. It is not homing. So we'll clear that out. And we'll put that to 1,000. And it should bounce. So let's see if we got back our bouncy balls of death. Oh, got to turn the gravity back on. Where the fuck is the gravity? There it is. Back to 1. We can ditch this now. About now. Here we go. The hell? I got a ball of death stuck to me. Get the fuck out of here. There you go. So we got the balls of death back. Now all you have to do is there's an event called on projectile stop. If you select a projectile movement component, right click, go to add event. You can go to on projectile stop and it gives you this event. And essentially, we just need it to do that. I guess maybe we need to break this and replace that with that. So get rid of that and that. And this will be impact point. Impact point. And then that goes there. I think that'll do it. Now when they stop, they should explode. See there, that was easy enough. That was easy enough. Next. Here, I got one for you. Let's try this. I'm just going to roll with something here. Okay, so instead of doing that, let's do this. Let's say set world location. Oh yeah, I spelt that exactly right. Of let's get that and then say, oh, wait a minute. Maybe we could just do it this way. Set actor location. Set actor location. All right, let's try this. Let's do this. And we will take the impact point plus vector, and we'll raise it up in the Z about maybe 50. All right, let's see if we can make something really insane here. So now when it stops, let's see if it moves up. It did 50. So let's make that 100. No, there's no bailing out. You have to stay. Okay, so now we got it to raise up. Now, let's see what else we can do. So we got it to raise up. Now let's do a line trace. Let's see here. Line trace by channel. And the start location will be get actor location. Get actor rotation. Get forward vector. Multiply by float. Add these two back together again. And let's say 4,000. And we will turn on the draw debug. All right, let's see if it'll do a line trace off of it when it stops. Might need to put a delay. Let's make it wait for a second. I don't think that thing's laying level. Event, pick. Set actor rotation. We got to get it to stay flat. Okay, it did that time. Okay. Now let's make it spin. Let's add a rotating movement component, and we will make this be turned off by default. If I can remember how to do it. Let's see here. Turn off auto activate, and then we will take this and we will activate it. Oh, cat. Yeah, that's exactly right. Activate. After it stops. And we're going to do a sequence and a sequence and a gate. And a retriggerable delay. And we're going to do this. Back into enter. And every 0.2 seconds, let's see what that does. All right, wait a minute. Theoretically, this thing should be spinning around, shooting a bunch of line traces out. There it goes. But it's not flat. So what we need to do is only do that one time. So we don't need that on event tick. Right before it starts rotating, let's set it back flat again. How about now? There we go. There we fucking go. Okay. Now what we're going to do is put a break. Or I mean a branch, not a break. Break the hit results. And we are going to take this stuff and move this down here to the end. And we're going to plug this in. And this is going to be the impact point. And this is going to be the impact point. And this is going to be this. Now what do you guys suppose this bitch is going to do? Get back. Run. Why the fuck did it just blow up? that ain't right. Oh, that's because I put a destroy actor at the end of it. Yeah, no. Leave that part off. Oops. How about now? Fucking run! Holy shit, that's loud. Let me turn that sound off. Hold on. We still may have something screwed up here. Damn, that's loud. Yeah, exactly. I just deafened everybody on the stream, I bet. I mean, that really should be what it's doing, but damn, that's loud. Son of a bitch. Okay, then what are we going to do then? Put another delay here. And then what we'll do is destroy the actor after 5 seconds. And then what we'll do is on destroyed. Nope, that's not what it is. Destroyed. There should be an event for on destroyed. Event on destroyed. We will then spawn emitter at location. And the emitter is going to be far. And the location will be get actor location. And then get actor rotation. And so what we'll do is when it blows up, we'll just light a fire. And then we'll scale it. Is it world scale? How about now? Look at that shit. And then we'll make it go away, right? So we will put another delay. And we will then deactivate. Is that it? Yep, deactivate. After another 5 seconds. I don't know what we just made, but my God, we just made something. Now it should go away. It didn't fucking go away. Oh, I know why. It's because the it destroyed the actor before it had a chance to do it, right? That's what happened. So we can't do that. Because we destroy the actor and it fires off all this, but it won't deactivate it because it's destroyed, I guess. So I mean, we could change this to not use this. Instead, we could set hidden. Let's see, actor hidden. Set actor hidden in game. So instead we hide it, and then we do this, and then after all that's done, then we destroy it. How about that? Okay, go. Still didn't do it. Maybe I'm doing the wrong thing here. Hold on. Let's put this back to the way that it was. Maybe it's not deactivate. Maybe it's... Target is actor component. Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. You guys see what I was trying to do, but I don't remember. The particles are weird, right? Because it may not even be that. Destroy component. I mean, that would just turn it straight off, I think, but we can try it. No, it still ain't gonna do it. Oh well. You can't win them all. You can't win them all. That's still pretty cool. I made a grenade like that one time. Added random spread to it and everything. It was pretty cool. Okay, now what? I bet you guys fell asleep, didn't you? You need to sleep. Let me get caught up on comments over here. Yeah, so we didn't get the damn thing to attach. I don't know what that was about. I did it kind of similar to that before, but it's been so long ago, I don't remember how. Or I don't remember what I did. I'm sure I ran into some stupid shit like that before, but I'd figured it out. All in All Games asked if I'm going to be streaming again. I wouldn't put any money on it. The odds are not very good, so I wouldn't bet on it. Dragon Cave Studios, he is focusing on getting his motivation back at the moment. Yeah, I'm trying to, but I don't know. Let's see. He'll come back and watch it later. He's going to be disappointed that I didn't do shit, really. Yep, we killed all the headphone people. On the play sound, you can change the volume multiplier to 0.3. Yeah, there's something weird with that. I don't know. It come from Epic, right? So their sound effects are always shit anyway, so that's probably what it is. I need to sleep, but this is too fun. And Crispin is still here. Some of us have jobs. Listening, watching in the background. No, I don't have a job at the moment. Technically, that's not true. Technically, my job is to provide technical support for the products that I sell on Udemy and the UE4 marketplace. But seeing how I don't sell too much of that stuff, then I don't have too many technical support. So there you have it. I'd almost rather eat dirt than be a technical support guy anyway. But since it's my stuff and I know generally what the issues are when people have issues, it ain't that hard. Okay, well, guys, ladies, gentlemen, I wouldn't say I'm back. I wouldn't say that. I'm doing pretty good. You okay? Trying to think if there's something else I could do that might be pretty cool real quick. I don't know. I don't know. Oh shit, I can't already unhooked it all. I think I even deleted it. He'll have to go back and just watch the video. Oh, you talking about this damn hell bomb I just made? No, that thing's annoying as shit. It's too noisy. Hey, I know what we could do. I know what we could do. Maybe. I'm just going to delete all this stuff because who gives a shit? I was just dicking around anyway. Where the hell did all the other nodes go? Oh, this is the projectile. Never mind. We're done with the projectile for a minute. So what we could do is we could launch character. About that, we could do this. So we got to give it a direction, right? So we could probably take the first person camera and say, get world rotation. And then get forward vector. Can we do just that? Is that enough to get it done? It ain't got enough oomph to it. So plus forward. Will that do it? Hello, Lime. I don't know how to say that. Lime Hummels. Hello from the great state of Tennessee. Oh, wow. It's working, but it's going backwards. That ain't right. I made this once before, but it's in my other project, and I don't remember exactly how I did it, but I was going to make it launch forward in the direction you're looking. But I don't want to sit here and dick around with this for an hour. Maybe we could think of something else. We'll scratch that. Forget it. When we mash this button, do this. Good Lord, my coffee's long since cold. I don't know. I can't think of anything we can do pretty simple. Hmm. Damn, it's just 7:30. Maybe we should screw around with the third person template. We've been in this crappy first person template for how long now? Jesus Christ, 12:30 a.m. in the UK. That's a long time. That's late. The hell are we going to do in this project? Oh yeah, this is an awesome third-person project. You need up at 6 a.m. You better get your butt in bed, dude. This right here is probably about the sorriest third-person template ever created. Well, Dragon Cave Studios, he brings up my least favorite topic on the planet. Crispin's the animation guy, but I can show you some tactics and shit that I've used in the past. I mean, you can make animations in the engine, and you can take that whatever it is, that one pistol animation, you can take that and make the rest of them. If I can remember how the hell I did it. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, so we need to change the damn character right off the bat. Oh, how the hell do you even work this? How do you operate this? Who am I? What is my name again? Why do we do this? So we change over to the animation starter pack, dude. Oh, of course they didn't fucking set the game mode because Epic, they're awesome, right? Oh, now we got to delete this asshat out of the level. How about fucking now? There he is. Okay, check this out. I'm going to show you a quick hack here, right? So you see how he's in the rifle hip animation? See that? And he's got all these movements and shit. Watch how simply you can do this. Hate me now, but love me later. Okay? So if you go into the animation blueprint of this dude here, and you see how it's got this whole crouch walk dealio here, if you take that and you use this, oh God, layered blend per bone, right? I believe the bottom is the bottom half of the character, right? So let's just see what this does here. Nope, that's not what we're looking for. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't set a bone, first of all. So we go into you select the bone, the blend node, and you go under layer setup, and you add one here, and you type in spine 01. I think that's the name of that bone. And apparently that's still not right. So hold on, let's put it in here. Oh, hell, am I seriously going to have to go look at the bone names? It is spine 01. Hold on here. It's been a long ass time since I did this. Well, fuck, that ain't changing any of them. What the hell is going on here? Hold on. Oh, I fucking remember this now. I remember this now. It's because Epic Games is fucking retards. They make everything overcomplicated. Jesus Christ. Yep. And then we got to go fix this. Because Epic Games is retarded and don't know how to make games. Now we're getting somewhere. So, now what I was trying to do is use layered blend per bone. This would be the blend pose, I think. We do this. And this goes to spine 01. I've got that exactly backwards. So this goes in the base pose. Okay, so now you see how his lower torso is? Now all you do is take that pistol animation. Fuck is it? idle pistol. That's what you do. And then you do this. And now, if you watch the character, you can see he's in the pistol pose, but look, his lower half still has all the movement. And then if you actually just want to make the animations, you can do this. So what you can do is take this out for now and just bring in the, let's see here, jog forward, bring this in and do this. Why is he twisted? Well, maybe it's because we need to spread that out across some bones here. Instead of that, let's do 5. There, that's a little better. So this right here, this blend depth, that's how many bones it spreads out across across the animation. So if you was to put in 3, that means 3 bones. And see how it changes him over here? Oh, actually, you can do this, right? I think it's this. So if we set that back to 0 like we had it, and we check this box that says mesh space. Now, you see how much cleaner that is there? See that? But you can still spread that out across bones to help make it where it ain't as stiff. See there? And then here's the trick. Check this out. Now, I'm not going to sit here and make a ton of animations, but let me just show you this, because this actually is really helpful. So if you pause this and you back all this back up to 0, do you see this little record button right here? Mash this button and then resume playing. So we're going to just do that in the content folder. Hit OK. Now hit unpause and let it run a couple cycles and then stop it. Now look what it did. So now if we go into the content folder, check this out. Now you see how he's sitting there dead and then he just starts walking? See that? So what you do is you pause this animation and you scrub it until he just starts to move. Right there. And then you can zoom in on the notify here and try to get it to the exact frame. And then you right click here, remove frame 0 through 87. And then just keep doing this until you get to the very first frame where he starts moving. That's pretty close right there. And then you just let it go a couple cycles. Like that. And if he begins with the, what is that, his left foot flat, try to end it with his left foot flat. Something like that. And then delete all the frames after it. It takes a little bit of work to get these to blend correctly so that they don't, you know, he don't have a hitch in his giddy up. But you can do that. And then basically you just created the animation. But once again, you got to get his feet in the correct position so that when you're blending between forward, backward, left, right, and all that, it doesn't look bad. But so see, essentially what we created here is a jog forward pistol. So then if you want to make the rest of them, right, you go back into your animation blueprint in here and you just replace which one you need. So see, that's jog forward. So you can undo that and then do jog backward. and do the same thing. And now you can see he's doing the jog backwards. So once again, you would pause this, back these back up, hit record, put it in the same place, name it jog backward or whatever, unpause it, let it record a couple cycles, then stop it. And then you simply go back in here and now you've got the backward. Once again, you got to trim the animation and everything. And then you just keep doing that. You just keep rinsing and repeating until you get all your animations. Okay. So if you need jog forward, jog backward, jog left, jog right, and all that stuff, that's how you do it. You just keep blending those animations together, make the animations, and then you know, you have to cut them and trim them and all that stuff to get them right, but that's exactly how you can do it. So see, you can take jog left here, and now you do the same thing, rinse and repeat. Anywhere you see this record button, you can record an animation, and then you can trim it and all that stuff inside the engine. And when you were talking about the firing animation, check this out. Let me see if I can remember how I did this. So if you take the start with the rifle iron sights firing animation. Let's see if I can make this work. Okay, you can see he's barely moving here. See this? So what you can do is take this layered blend per bone node, and instead of doing it all the way at spine 3, you could do, let's say, how are these named? I don't even remember now. Hold on. If you go to the maybe upper arm left, right? So change this to upper arm underscore L. Hit apply, and then add another one for the upper arm right. Like that. And then okay, let me see if I can make this look half-ass good, half-ass right. You might actually have to try to do this one as additive. But let's just see if I can dick around with this. So if we put 3 bones here too. Nope. Maybe let's try this. Let's oh God, it's been so long since I've done this. I don't necessarily remember. Upper arm left. Let's do this over 5 bones. No, we need less. Maybe change that to 1. There, that's getting a little better. Well, let me just try something here. Let's record this and then stop it. And let me show you another editing technique, right? So once you do that, then you come in here, pause this animation, take it all the way back to the beginning, and then you can go into the skeleton tab and let's see here. So if we take this, what is that? Left elbow, lower arm left. And if we were to move that, Oh, shit, no, that ain't going to work. No, it would be better to try to do that one as additive. But you can move these around a little bit. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, so as an example, if we take this jog forward, you see him jogging forward here, pause this, back it all the way back up to the beginning. And if you wanted to do like a diagonal jog, you can take this single animation here, jog forward, and do this to it. Take the root and rotate it. Let's change the rotation grid over here to 5-degree increments. Do it 45 degrees. Then go to spine 1 and go back 45 degrees. Add a key. Apply the key. Now look what we just did. So now if I open that animation up, now it's not jog forward anymore. Now it's jog forward right, I guess it is. See that? And then you can, in other words, if you've got one forward animation, you can make all the rest of them by doing that. So let me show that one more time. So if we take jog backward, and instead of editing the whole thing here, duplicate it, right? So make a duplicate of it and then rename it to like back left. Then you open the animation, pause the animation, take it over here all the way to 0, take the root, rotate it whichever 45 degrees you want, take the spine, come back 45 degrees so that he's still facing forward, add a key, apply the key. And now when you open that animation, it ain't jog backward anymore. It's jog back left or whatever. See how that works? So you can do a lot of animation directly in the engine without actually having to leave the program. But it's a lot harder to do it in here than it is to be an animator. But if you're not an animator and you need to make some missing animations, even if they're just for placeholder, you can do a lot of animation editing right in the engine. Now that ain't even counting the animation rig toolkit thingamajig that they added in the later engine versions. This is in 4.15. In the later engine versions, they've got even better animation. They've actually got a rig in it that you can use, which is super cool. And you can do that with any animation. So as an example, see his head sticking straight? Watch this. If you back it up and you want his head actually pointed a different direction, all you have to do is find the head. Actually, let's do the neck. Take the neck, rotate it, maybe point him up some, add a key, apply the key, and then hit play. And now his head will forever stay that way. See? This is keyframe animation. It's basically what most people don't do anymore, but you can do a limited amount of animation in here. Anyway, what I was trying to show was that the additive technique. So let me see if I can do that. You have to convert. Let's see here. Let's see. Apply mesh space additive, apply additive. Might be that. But then you have to convert these to additive animations. See, because I don't think you can. Oh yeah, animations are a dick. Oh yeah, see there, I already screwed that up. I'll save that for maybe another time. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Check that out. Oh, I know something that we could do that's pretty cool. Let me, this is something that a lot of people probably don't know, but let me see if I can show y'all something real quick that's kind of, it's actually kind of creepy, right? So if we do left mouse button down, yeah, we got to first change it back to the third person character because I've done screwed that one every which way from Sunday. So we'll do this. So you can, there's these bones in here called, there's these nodes in here called hide bone. You got hide bone by name and unhide bone by name. So as an example of what you can do with this node, a lot of people want to know how to remove weapons from characters and stuff. Well, if they're skinned to a specific bone, you can do stuff like this, right? And you put in the bone name. And if we was to just say, head, and then when you're in the game, you can do stuff like this. Boom. Now look, his head's gone, right? And then of course, if you put that on a toggle by using unhide bone by name, it's basically the same mesh. So you could just do this. So when you release it, it'll come back. Just make sure you put the right bone name in. And then you can do this kind of stuff. See that? So imagine if there was a gun skinned to a weapon bone and you wanted the gun to be holstered. Instead of actually having to do all that unattach and set hidden in game and all that, you could just take the bone that the weapon's skinned to, hide it when he holsters it, unhide it when he brings it back. So a lot of those Paragon characters you can do this on. So for example, if you wanted to make it where the Paragon character didn't have his weapon in his hand, instead of going into a third person application and trying to cut the gun off and all that, just find out what bone it's skinned to, hide it on event begin play or whatever. And then when you get ready to draw the weapon, you just do the unhide bone by name thing. And you can do that for a lot of different bones. Like you could do fine 01 and fine 02. Oh, no. We got to go back to 1. You can hide his whole upper body like that. See? And what's really freaky is you could put that on a timeline and you could probably set the scale instead and you can make it gradually start coming back. But you wouldn't do hide bone by name for that. It would be set scale, right? So I think it's in here, right? You pull out of the mesh and type scale. Let's see if there's a scale bone in here. Maybe we should just type bone. Bone is child of, find closest bone, get bone index. No, I don't see it, but I'm pretty sure there's a way that you can scale the bones. I don't know. I'd have to poke around. But I think you can. Anyway, whatever. That's something that's pretty cool. I thought you guys would like to see. Hide bone by name. Okay, now what? We've made 8 games in this live stream. What do you guys want to do now? What now? That's so funny. Check that shit out. Oh my God, I got my guts cut out. No. Next. All right, did you guys give up? Maybe we should try this. I ain't never done this. I don't know if it'll do it or not, but this would be funny. Rotating movement. Will that make the damn character spin around? Yes, of course it will. Except for when he's moving. That's funny. Oh God, I couldn't do that. That would have to have physics. I don't mess with physics in this engine very much. But yeah. The only time I've ever actually even tried to use physics in this engine is when I made that grab cycle I made. And I got pissed off at it and gave up on it because it wouldn't replicate properly in multiplayer. And that was a nightmare to build that. That's one thing with Unreal Engine 5. I hope they get a lot better than it is in this one, which is the physics. That chaos physics engine is supposed to be a lot better. So maybe they'll get that where it's not such a nightmare trying to replicate things that require physics. You know, that's something else I've never done either. I ain't never tried to make a character swim. I made a flying character a couple times, but I ain't never made one that swims. Well, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. So with that, you guys take care. This is John Galt, and maybe we'll see you guys in another video in another time. Have a good one, fellows.